Hey, what's going on, family? Today's the 19th of August, 2024. We're going to talk about Solana today because I saw an Upfake on the price chart and I got to let you all know about it. We got to see what's going to happen with the price ever since we saw this Upfake being created on the weekly time frame. So if you guys appreciate my videos, my content, go ahead and join your boy. Follow me on all the social media platforms at where I am located so that you guys can stay in tune with the information that I am dropping here on this channel. So now, just keep it real. I did a price prediction in Solana right here on the 28th of July. Okay. And you guys can see what happened to the price in relation to what I thought was going to happen to the market, what I thought was going to happen. And the price action in Solana completely fell off a cliff. So what does it mean? Because when we did our video on the 28th of July, I told you all that we were nearing a sell zone. So I was at least expecting the market in Solana to come to the sell zone, and that didn't even happen. So do you really think the market right now is bullish or bearish? Because if you think it's bullish, the chart is telling us a different story. It's actually weaker. We had one day right here on the 29th of July to where the market in Solana ran up to around $192 or so. And that was the high. Since that time, price in Solana has been trading down. So this price prediction that we did on the 28th of July, it didn't pan out right. So what we need to do is get rid of this price prediction and then see what's going to happen next. Because the next thing that's not good is this buy zone. Because as the price action in Solana came down, it didn't hold this buy zone. The buyers were not there at $153. Again, it tells you that the market is weak. So we need to cut this buy zone, get it out the way, because if the buyers aren't there, then we don't want to be there if we're trying to be a buyer too. Now, let me show you this Upfake that was created into the market in Solana. It's right here on the weekly time frame. Take a look. Right here. Okay. The market in Solana went from $200 right here back in March. Here it is, August, and is now trading at around $141, $137 in a couple of weeks. Can you see the positive in this chart though? Because if you don't see it, I'm gonna let you know. I'm gonna show it to you. If you're a buyer into the market in Solana, I know there's a lot of people that's trying to pump up Solana as being a main blockchain out here in the cryptocurrency space. And you might can see where they're buying Solana. Let me show you what I'm talking about. So yes, we did see this weakness created on the weekly time frame. But as we saw that weakness right here on the week of July 29, 2024, what has been the performance of Solana since then? Can you see the light within the tunnel? If you don't see it, don't worry about it, because I'll break it down. I'm gonna show it to you. And here it is. As we saw that weakness created on the week of July 29th with this Upfake, look at what happened to the price. It's been holding a buy zone. Now, I don't want to be the bearer of bad news, but let me keep it a buck. I'm going to keep it 100. I'm going to keep it real. The moment that we see Solana break this buy zone, be prepared for it to come all the way back down, possibly to 100, all the way down here to like $85, $80. All right, here it is. The 19th of August, I've already told you what to expect. So you don't have to worry. You just relax, because when it happens, you guys will say, well, HueFin already told us to be ready for the price action in Solana to fall to $80. But that's only if price doesn't hold this buy zone. So that's what I'm paying attention to. Okay, I'm looking for the market buyers to continue to hold this zone, because this is where they're located. This is their stronghold, and they're not ready to relinquish this position until we see the market break below it. Okay. So what I think I want to do though is kind of straighten it up though, because it seems as if the buy zone into the market in Solana is kind of like right around here. Okay, so let's see this on the 3-hour chart. So we're going to see if we can get that right. So let's make that into a buy zone and see on the daily time frame if that looks better than the first one we already got listed on our chart. Okay, so let's do that. Let's go ahead and get rid of this buy zone here, and we're going to hold this one. So you can see how many times, okay, that the market in Solana, the buyers initiated their buy positions when price came down to this zone. So this is a very strong zone because they did it in April the 14th. They did it again on May the 2nd. They came and bounced price on June the 24th. They did it again on July the 5th, and they did it another time on August the 5th. So I can't reiterate how important this buy zone is into the market in Solana. This is the lifesaver right now for the price action in Solana. So you definitely don't want to see Solana break this to the downside. Now, looking at this on a 2 weekly chart, just like on the weekly time frame, we got that same signal being triggered. Okay. Now, one of the things on this 2 weekly price bar is where the market closed off of that 2 weekly bar. Look at this. It closed off of the low. So again, the buyers are still here. Same thing on the 3 weeks. The market buyers are still here. So how should we potentially play this move? Because when you see a move like this, right here on this 3-day price bar, this is where the buyers initiated their buy positions. This is where they're entering the market. You want to see some follow through though. Okay, so over the last couple of 3-day bars, we haven't seen that follow through. No one is really grabbing the bait, saying that this market is definitely bullish and that they're looking for the trend to continue to go up in price. They're not grabbing it yet. Market is slowly declining back down to that buy zone around $120. We need to see the market hold itself, and right now it doesn't reflect that in Solana. So yes, I think the market is still weak. We may come back down to 130, 120, test it. Hopefully the market buyers will step back in and then bounce the market back up. But if it doesn't, I've already told you what to expect next. Look for 100, then like maybe 90, 92, and then definitely around 80. That would be the next buy zone. I would say around $80. So we'll draw that here on the chart, so you guys will already see it. I'll give you guys a heads up. And next thing we're going to do is we're going to drop a sell zone up here now. Okay, because we don't want to be caught off guard as to what position we know where the buyers are, as well as where the sellers are. Okay. So what I'm going to do in this video, we're going to play some weakness into the market in Solana real quick. That's what we're going to do. Now, I'm not massively bearish yet, but given the trend, we're going to look for some downward pressure. Okay, so our first target is going to be around 130. That's around 7.7%. Second target is going to be in or around like 120. That's around 14% there. And anything outside of that, I mean, it could completely crash to 104. Now, I'm not looking for 104 yet, but I'm just going to draw it down there so we can be prepared for that price action. Okay. And then let me draw another sell zone into the market for Solana. That is it. So right now, given the environment of Solana, we had a massive move down to end out the month of July. Buyers stepped in, hit the market around 120, which is great if you're a buyer, but we're not seeing that follow through to maintain that upward momentum, which is why I'm playing just some slight weakness into the market in Solana right now. All right, so we'll see what happens going forward. If anything changes, like I said, we'll come back in and update you all on the charts to see what the market is anticipating going forward. Make sure you maintain the profitability, and as always, trade different.